Thank you for watching, and have a good night. Damn right. That was actually a pretty good take. I like that. What the f*** was that? What the f*** was that? Just, what the f***? What the f***? Guys? Travis? Tyler? Oh, Jesus Christ. Where the f*** did they go? Where the f*** did they go? Why isn't the light turning on? What the f*** is that? Guys? Guys, this isn't funny. You know I don't like this shit. I'm recording, I can't deal with this. Plug it back in. Oh God, whoever the f*** is in there better not. I swear to God. Oh, Jesus!
What's going on, Night Owls? Welcome back to another terrifying episode of Tropes with Travis, the show where we have the fiction to feed your addiction. And tonight, we're going to cover one of the most terrifying video game series, at least to me, Five Nights at Freddys. And guess what? We have a special guest. Talmadge! Oh, you're broken. Don't worry. I'll put you back together. As you may have guessed, tonight we're going to talk about the series Five Nights at Freddys. Now, we're going to talk about this series because it's very important to me. Why is it so important to me? Well, let me let you in on a little secret. Just a teeny tiny little secret. I'm afraid of mascots. I mean, terrified of mascots. They scare me so badly whenever I go to amusement parks and restaurants and they're walking around, I hide. And I pray to God Almighty that they don't come walking around looking for a hug. Now, it's this fear of mascots that drives me to study this series and understand it in a way like no one else does. Except for a few other YouTubers who we're not going to mention right now.
Usually that bad in any of the games, so I'll play through.
Although I probably should. Jesus Christ!
Disregarding that though, there are many tropes in the series that are worth exploring. So many that I've spent literally hours studying this. Hours and hours and hours. But we're only going to take a look at 3 tonight. The 3 that I think best fit this series. Now, out of those 3 tropes, the first trope that we're going to take a look at tonight is hostile animatronics. Now, throughout the series, your character is constantly trying to survive the night, trapped with some killer animatronics that are out for your blood. Although some people from back in the day subscribe to the theory that these animatronic monstrosities were really just misguided in trying to help you, their idea of trying to help you is by taking your body and shoving it into a metal costume full of springs and rusty nails and... oh, well, there's the possibility of them shoving a metal endoskeleton inside of you too. I mean, they're most certainly not trying to give you pizza, that's for sure.
I'll play through.
According to varying sources and theories, the idea is that these animatronic animals are each possessed by the spirit of a child killed within the pizza restaurant.
And as a result of their untimely demise, they use the bodies of these beloved characters from the franchise to exact their unholy vengeance on all of the security
guards who work the night shift. Why do they do that? Well, the reasons why would require an inordinate amount of time to explain, so we just won't cover them. Sorry. That was great. Now let's take a look at the second trope on our list. Body horror. Or at least mechanical body horror. And part of the reason that these games can be considered scary by anyone, present company included, not gonna work on me, not looking. No! 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 Stay close! No! Oh God, please! Please! No! Is because of how disfigured and generally messed up looking the animatronics are. Seriously, starting with the second game in the series, FNAF 2, most of the older animatronics look very decrepit and run down. Their endoskeletons are poking out from beneath their ragged skin, and they generally look like they're falling apart. It all kind of culminates with Mangle, whom is literally torn apart and put back together with no concern about how the animatronic is actually supposed to look. I mean, oh good God, that almost makes me want to barf my soul out. I mean, damn, I'd want to shove a metal endoskeleton to people too if I looked like that. And speaking of having metal things shoved into me, Springlock from FNAF 3. He sort of demonstrates what a human would look like if they had been shoved inside one of those Springlock suits from the first game. Yep, not very pretty at all. All those mechanical parts pledging through your body all at once. That would be a particularly horrible way to die, right? Yeah, pretty much. That takes us to our last trope for tonight. Our third and final trope is the jump scare. The jump scare. This is an essential part of what makes the series so, well, scary. And I mean, it definitely scares me. This method in particular is a classic way to scare an unsuspecting viewer. What makes this trope so unique in the series is that oftentimes you can see this jump scare coming, but it can still be surprising when Foxy suddenly decides he's had enough of your shenanigans and just runs straight for you. And this trope is used extensively in each of the games of the series, except for FNAF World. But even that game can have its moments. And while there are still many veterans of the series who aren't even fazed by the use of this trope, there are still many more that maybe don't have the same nerves of steel, so to speak. No! That was amazing. Like living through a PTSD nightmare over again and again and again. But if you enjoyed that dosage of midnight terror, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you enjoy watching my handsome face talk about tropes, please subscribe. And if you have any suggestions for what you would like to see next on Tropes with Travis, please leave a comment. Until next time, Night Owls, have a good night.